All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm so excited to be here tonight, and my goal for tonight is to teach you all how you can leverage your time and earn more money by increasing your sales and your team sales through Facebook parties. So this whole entire program is derived from a 3-week e-course that I took through Steve Wiltshire's Lifeline University, which I would highly recommend getting membership to anybody who's interested in growing their business. It's been great for me. This particular telecall, I set it up a few weeks ago intending it just to be for my team so I could, train them on how to do all of this stuff. And I've had more and more people asking me about it after they see me posting about holding these successful Facebook parties. So I'm so excited to be able to share this information with all of you. Before we start, there are several documents available in the back office that were uploaded today. Thank you, Sharon, including a Facebook script outline, images that have been paid for so you don't have to worry about copyright infringement or anything, and a checklist to help you stay organized when you're doing your Facebook parties. And again, this call will also be recorded so you can replay it because I'm going to give you guys a lot of info tonight, and then you can go back and listen to it later and really tweak and create your program. So Facebook parties are a great enhancement to a catalog party or just an alternative to a home party canceling due to weather. Those of us who live in New England certainly know how that goes, especially in the upcoming season. Facebook parties can also be a great alternative to those who are not able to host a home party in their home for whatever reason, but they still want to do a party, still want to get their friends together, and still, of course, want to earn free products. But Facebook parties cannot and will not replace the live party experience. So home parties should still be your main focus because nothing, replaces the experience that an Athena's party is for your hostess or her friends. But it can be a great asset. So your opportunities are endless with Facebook parties. You can be anywhere when you do one. You can be on vacation. You can be at home with your family. You can be visiting relatives or sitting at Starbucks. For me, the parties that I've hosted have all been held at 9 p.m. on Mondays and Tuesdays, and that's a great time for me because at that time my kiddos are in bed. I wouldn't be out doing a live party, at that time of day anyway, and I can work it around our company teletrainings. So I could be sitting on my couch in my stretchy pants with my bulldog snoring in the background and making a few $100s in about an hour that I wouldn't have made otherwise. So I'm so excited about this program. So you might be thinking, okay, you crazy Jess Carter, how successful have these parties really been? And like I said, I've had great success, so much that it surprised me how successful they've been. So I wanted to break down a few of my last 4 parties, just so you can kind of see what kind of results I'm getting from them. I had one party that was $844 in sales. I booked 3 Facebook parties and 2 live parties. I had one that was $296 in sales. There were 4 people on the event. Booked 1 Facebook party for a customer in California, and obviously I wouldn't be doing that live party anyway, and 1 live party. I had one that was $807 in sales, 3 live parties booked, 2 of which were customers who I had never met before, and they were just on the event because they were invited by friends. So that's going to open up a whole new customer base for me. And then I just did one last night. She's still getting more orders, but it was $279 in sales with 2 Facebook parties booked. So it's definitely worth your time. So often, we have catalog parties with lower sales than we typically would have with a home show because we're unable to share, about our products and our monthly special. And usually these guests would have bought more if they would have had the opportunity to learn more about the products and how they can help to meet their needs. But with a traditional, catalog party, we haven't really had the opportunity to get in front of our catalog party guests or potential guests to share our business. So that's where Facebook comes in. So with Facebook, we now have the ability to enhance a catalog party with a Facebook party. We can share our products, share our monthly specials, our hostess plan, and our business opportunity. And we get the opportunity to start connecting with our party guests and begin to build that relationship with them, which results in higher sales, more bookings, and more recruit leads, which we all want, all of those three things. So while Facebook parties aren't the full party demonstration, that we usually do at our live parties, they're a great preview to what we do. And we can share some of our top sellers, brand new products, our monthly hostess specials, the head-to-toe, save some dough promo, great things like that, and really get them interested in potentially hosting their own home parties. So if you're unsure if this whole Facebook party thing is for you, I really encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone and give it a try. So an important thing to know is that a Facebook party is not just setting up a Facebook event, posting your website link, and posting a few pictures here and there over a couple of weeks before you close it out, because that's just a Facebook event, and that's boring. A Facebook party is really a party, okay? Just like you would show up for a home party at 7 o'clock, you and your hostesses and her guests are showing up online on the event page at 8:30 or 9 p.m., whatever time you set, ready to party. So it's happening live right in front of them. And between all the info that I'm going to share with you tonight on this call and all the resources that I have available for you, you will be able to create your own ideal Facebook party plan from A to Z. That's my goal. So let's launch into this whole Facebook party process. So step one is creating your Facebook party script and plan. And this part is going to be what takes up most of your time. But the good news is you really only have to do the whole entire thing once. And then you can kind of, tweak it as you go, change the monthly hostess specials, change, like the more bang for your buck promos, update the products whenever the catalog changes, change some links and the names before each party to kind of mix it up. So there's a few assignments that I'm going to give you within this step because there's really a few different aspects to your whole entire Facebook party plan. So first, notice how I keep calling it a plan because it needs to be a plan. And you'll see why. This isn't something that you can just do, I'm going to do a Facebook party and then kind of, fly by the seat of your pants because it will just be a hot mess. So doing this process is really going to help you be ready. So these assignments are totally optional. Don't freak out you need to report them to anybody. But it's how I learned and one of the reasons why I think these types of parties have been so successful for me. So I'm going to give you some kind of action steps, and these will be in the outline that's on the back office as well. So Facebook parties are very fast-paced and busy, so having everything completely done and ready to go will help you have your party be a huge success and run smoothly, like a well-oiled machine. So assignment one is creating your hostess letter. So most hostesses are not going to have a clue on what they're doing because for most of us, this concept is completely new. So you need to be her guide to having an amazing Facebook party. So in this, hostess letter, I actually recommend writing out a letter. And some things that you may want to do, of course, thank her for hosting a Facebook party with you, confirm the party date and time. And I've found that 8:30 or 9 p.m. are the best times for Facebook parties because most of the guests are getting online after dinner and their kids are finally in bed and they're ready to kind of unwind for the night. If you look, on Facebook throughout the day, usually around 9 p.m. and later is when the most people are online. Fridays and Saturdays are typically bad nights for Facebook parties because people are out usually. And my most successful parties, have been on Monday nights. But of course, it's totally up to you and your guests, whatever works best for you. But I would recommend trying to stay away from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings if possible, because usually people are out and about, hopefully not sitting at home on those nights. You want to make sure your hostess is aware that she needs to be online with her friends during the party time. And let her know, kind of decide when you're going to close the party. I have been closing my parties 2 to 3 days after the live showtime because then that gives me time, to get everything in order. People can go back onto the event and then give me their orders later. Let your hostess know that you'll be setting up her event online on Facebook for her. So then that takes the stress of, how she's supposed to word it away from her. So that's really nice. And let her know that she wants to invite 40 to 50 people, the same as she would a home show, not 300 of her, quote unquote closest Facebook friends, because you do want it to be personal. You want to encourage her to collect outside orders from those who are unable to attend the live Facebook party. I mail my Facebook hostesses a hostess packet, just like I would a live hostess. Well, they're all live, but, a hostess who's hosting a live party, still mail them a hostess packet because you want her to collect those outside orders. And it's in your best interest, think dollar signs, to have her collecting outside orders. You want to let her know how folks can place an order because you may want people to contact you directly or you may want them to shop online using a specific party ID. So especially for Freedom Goddesses, you want to make sure that you have that party ID ready and available. And then you want to, let her know who to make checks payable to if you accept checks. And then, of course, at the bottom of it, your signature, your name, all of your contact info there. Okay, so your first assignment is to create your ideal hostess letter that fits your business and personality. And this is where you can really, let yourself shine because everyone is going to be different. So next, you want to help your hostess invite her friends, and you may want to send out actual invitations for your hostesses, the same as you would a party. And that's completely up to you. I have been scheduling mine so quickly that we haven't sent out live invites, but that was something that they talked about in one of the trainings. And either way, you want them to connect with their guests because not everybody checks their Facebook events. So, encourage her to be private messaging or texting or calling her friends to make sure that they saw the invitation to the event. And you want to have your hostess, pump her up for the party and have her post on her own personal Facebook page about her party and give her the words to say because that makes it so much easier. An example of what I have my hostesses say would be, I'm so excited about my Athena's pajama party on Monday night with Jessica Carter. It's going to be a blast. Make sure you join us, RSVP on the Facebook page or message me for details. And then you can have her tag her guests so that they see the post. And then her post the night of the party could be partying in my PJs tonight on my Athena's Facebook party. Just have fun with it and make it simple, easy, and fun, of course, for your hostess to host a Facebook party with you. And like I said before, I've been setting them up about a week out, and I've found that about a week before party time is the best time to set up the actual event and to invite her guests. Because any longer than that, because it's online, it's a virtual, her guests are more likely to forget. So 5 to 7 days before the actual event for invitations and setting up the event on Facebook is what I would recommend. So before you offer a Facebook party to your hostess, you really want your Facebook party completely scripted out. I know it's going to be really tempting when you get off this call to say, book your Facebook party with me. But you at least take a day, to work on your script because it's so important that you have to stay organized because the parties are very fast paced. We don't have time to type the posts the night of the party as you go because you're literally posting something every 2 to 3 minutes. And there's a lot of interaction with your guests as well. So the more you can just copy, paste, attach, picture, post, the better. Being prepared is so important. So your next assignment is going to be creating your ideal Facebook party script. And there is an outline of a Facebook party script in the back office. And I'm going to share with you, some of the tips and what I've done that's worked well for me. And of course, you want to tweak everything to fit you, fit your style, fit your personality. And like I said, we've uploaded that resource that will walk you through creating your Facebook party script. And it is in the back office now. I just checked. So you want to write your script in Word or whatever word processing program that you use. And then during the Facebook party, you're going to be copying and pasting your script into the Facebook event page as a post and attaching a picture with the post and then posting it. So you'll have 2 screens up side by side, one being Facebook and then the other one being the script in your Word document. When I've done parties, I actually have 2 Facebook tabs open. I use one for posting the script and picture in, and then I use the other one for commenting liking guest comments and chatting if they send me a personal message or whatever. That way I can be more interactive. And I have the script for the next post ready to go, waiting for the time for the next post, and then just, clicking post when I need to. And you may get lost doing 2 Facebook tabs. It's kind of overwhelming, especially if you have a lot of people on that are interacting, but that's what you want. So, but if the 2-tab thing doesn't work for you, then just focus on just one Facebook tab. So you want your pictures and graphics saved to your computer where you can quickly find them. I have them in a folder on my desktop, and every picture is just named a simple word for what it is, like raffle tickets, welcome, thank you, back in black, on and on. And I have in my Facebook party script that's pre-written the name of the picture that goes with each post. So where do you find pictures and graphics? There are many image sites that you can purchase images on that won't cost you a lot of money. And there are free sites like, I think Sharon posted a Microsoft Clip Art site as well. The pictures that are in the back office have all been paid for, so, you can't get in trouble by using those. But do just be careful about the images that you're using. And you can also, of course, save product pictures that you've saved from the Athena's website. So then the actual Facebook party is really in 6 sections. So the first section is building up to the night of the party. The second section is the welcome, hello, introduction, roll call, all that sort of housekeeping stuff. The third section is all about spoiling your hostess and have her share a few items that she's excited about earning. The fourth will take the longest, and that's the window shopping or product sharing portion. The fifth is sharing your incentives, your monthly special, your show special, hostess plan, and business opportunity. And then the sixth is your wrap up. And again, I believe that those are all listed in the outline as well. So I'm going to give you enough here to completely create the Facebook party script that works for you. And I'm going to share a lot of what I actually post. And again, you don't have to follow exactly what I do, but at least this gives you a base to build on, to sort of tweak it and make it your own. So when I first started breaking down how I was going to create my Facebook party script, I really thought about how I did home parties since, home parties are where we sell the most products. And I still wanted to make it fun, interactive, and exciting. And I knew that I really needed to step it up a notch so that it wasn't boring. And, on Facebook, they're not able to see or touch or feel our products. So I really decided I needed to be detailed in my descriptions, put in my own personal notes about products as well as the product description from the website. Because, the more you know about the products, the better off your customers are going to be and the more impressed they're going to be as well. So it takes me just about an hour to get through an entire party. Probably if there was nobody on there, it would take me about 30 minutes. But for me, it's very fast-paced, and I have a lot of interaction from my customers in my posts. So it takes me about an hour to get through my party. After my posts are all done, I'll be online for another 30 minutes to an hour, answering questions, firming up booking dates, commenting on their posts, and helping with orders, that kind of thing. In your script, I would suggest having a good idea of what you'd like for your event description to be and type it out. So it'll be so much easier for you to either copy and paste into the event or to change it slightly to reflect the monthly special or show special, before you post. It'll be so much easier if you have it written out than trying to do it for every single party. There's no reason to, keep creating it over and over again. So put it right in your script, and then that way you'll have it available to make it easier on you each time. And like I said, cut and paste. Beautiful thing. So in the event description, I post a link to my personal Athena's page and instructions on how to order. You want to post when the day, the day that the party is closing, and well as how to order. So, and we'll talk more about the event description in a few minutes. And then leading up to the party, I post, fun little posts up on the event wall leading up to the event. And you have this all done ahead of time. So I have everything typed up, so I just have to copy, paste, and post anytime throughout the whole Facebook party experience, from the time, I set up the event to the night of the party. And when you're posting, you want to think about those peak times for when people are on Facebook so that they see your posts, usually first thing in the morning or later on in the evening after the kids are checked in. And you could have some fun. You could do sex toy trivia or post some of the YouTube videos that are on the Athena's YouTube channel, like the 10K winners or some of the Heavenly Goddess speeches or different product videos. So those are all really fun, and they're pre-made, and you just have to stick them up there. A very big tip is that you always want to post with pictures or videos attached. So slap a picture or a video on every single post that you do, because those are engaging and they draw attention. And when you're posting a video, before you actually post your post, you'll enter in the video link, you'll see your video pop up in the post, and then delete out the actual video link. So that will keep your guests in the actual Facebook event screen when they click on it, and not, wandering around on YouTube after they're done watching your video. It'll keep them right on the event. So I try and post one picture or post every day leading up to the event to help draw in the guests, because then they see the notifications, and to get them RSVPing in case they've forgotten or just haven't realized that they've been invited yet. And you really want to talk it up, put your personality into it, make it fun and engaging, and if you haven't already, let them know what to expect and what they'll need for the party, because this concept is so new. So I have a picture to show this, and that graphic is in your back office, and it just has a lady in pajamas with a laptop, a snack, and a favorite drink. So, you just say, this is what you need for the party, and then it's right there. And I invite guests to invite their own friends. So tell them if they invite friends and their friends join in on the fun that night of the party, or if they place an order, they'll get a special little gift or an extra raffle ticket. People love raffle tickets, for every friend who attends. And that's a great way to bring in, outside people as well. And then show them how to invite them, and then, to have them private message you with who they invited so that they can get credit for their friends attending. And then the day of the party, I'll post a lot more leading up to that night, kind of throughout the day. So in the morning, I'll remind everyone that tonight's the party. It might be something like, tonight's the night, head on over to the event page if you haven't already, and RSVP so you can get in on the fun right here on Facebook, 9 p.m., and yes, you can invite friends. Just something like simple and easy. And then another thing that's really fun that I've had several people say, oh my gosh, this is so fun, like while they were doing it, is if you have time during the day of the party, create a little scavenger hunt for your guests and post one thing to look for throughout the day. Most of the time I have 8 or 10 questions throughout the day. So, it's just like silly things, but it gets them looking at the Athena's website or at your page or whatever. So, some questions that I've done were find a product with a 5-star rating on the Athena's website, or find a product with a song name and send me the name of the song and an artist who has performed it. That's been really fun. Another one is find 3 products that have our Skinny Dip scent. And then another is, what is the retail price and the special limited time price of our head-to-toe Save Some Dough package? Or what products come in the $99 starter kit? Just stuff like that. And then they private message you answers throughout the day, and then everyone who answers goes into another prize drawing. And the scavenger hunts have been awesome for getting guests involved throughout the day, getting them excited. They're looking on my website, they're looking on my business Facebook page, or they're looking in the catalog for the answers, and then they show up on time, to see if they've won. So if you're choosing to do a scavenger hunt on your event page, I would suggest numbering your posts, like scavenger hunt question number 1, scavenger hunt question number 2, and so on. That way they don't kind of get lost. So 30 minutes before the party, I'll post, it's almost party time. If you haven't RSVP'd already, head on over to the event page for Jamie's Athena's pajama party and RSVP so you can join in on all the fun. Post a picture of you in your jammies with your favorite snack or beverage. And then, you could post that with maybe like a clock or a funny quote about wine or chocolate or something. And then 5 minutes before the event, you can post something like, it's almost party time, time to grab your favorite snack and drink. And the image that I've been posting with that's also in your back office, is a picture of ice cream, and then it's like a quote about everything in life being better with ice cream. So that's very true. And then throughout the live event, you want to time your posts. So if a video you show is 4 minutes long, wait 4 minutes before you post the next post. And I'm going to share my script here next, and this is just what's worked for me. And some of these may not work for you, and some will, so just use them as a guide, to create your own Facebook party script that's perfect for you and for your team, because we're all about sharing, which is why I'm doing this call. So like I said, I have 2 Facebook tabs up. I have one that I'm posting on so I can copy and paste, and then the second screen is so I can answer questions and like posts and comments or whatever. So at 9 o'clock, let's say the party starts at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock sharp, you're posting, "Welcome to Jamie's Facebook party. We're going to have such a blast." So you're posting that right on the event page. And then at 9:01, you post, "Quick tip, refresh often so you're able to see the latest posts." And then you post that with a little refresh often picture, which is also in your back office now. And then at 9:02, you can post something like, "Roll call, who's with us tonight?" And then you post a picture that says roll call. So then 2 minutes after that, at 9:04, you introduce yourself. So an example of what I post. So I post, "My name is Jessica Carter, and this month I'm celebrating my 7-year anniversary with this amazing company. I'm married to my high school sweetheart, and we have 2 wonderful kiddos who keep us very busy. My daughter just started kindergarten, and my son is 2.5. I'm able to stay home with him during the day and pay our bills with my Athena's business. So some exciting updates from me include that this past weekend at our big company meeting, I was recognized for top sales, top team, and won a trip to Vegas and Hollywood. Woo! I'd love to hear a little bit more about you. Feel free to comment on this post or write on the event page." And you can see, you're talking about yourself, but you're also sort of plugging in those little booking and recruiting, especially recruiting with that one, commercials in there too. So you can be sneaky about it. And then, you post a picture of yourself, and that helps them feel like they're a little bit more connected to you because they can see you. So then about 2 minutes later, you're posting, "Thank you, Jamie, for hosting an Athena's Facebook party. You've done an absolutely amazing job getting your girlfriends together, and the house cleaning was pretty easy for this event, right?" Just something cute and funny like that. And then about a minute later, you post something about your virtual raffle tickets. Something like, "As we go through the night, you're going to get virtual tickets for participating. Ladies, be sure to refresh your screen frequently so you don't miss any ticket-giving opportunities." And then I have a whole breakdown of, every post that they put on the wall, if they like it, they get 1 ticket. If they ask a question, they get a ticket. If they comment, they get a ticket. If they order before the night's over, they get 4 tickets. So, and then another one I do is if you like my business Facebook page, then you'll get a ticket. Or if you're already a fan, you get a ticket. So you can set that up however you want to. But the whole ticket incentive really gets people commenting, liking, interacting with your posts. So you're sort of bribing them a little bit. And then at 9:08, you can have everyone introduce themselves by commenting and say what they just love about your hostess. And then, what a really sweet thing would do, could be that you could do is write their comments down on a card and say which each comment is from, and then you can mail it to your hostess. Oh, that's so sweet. And then, if you're going to give your hostess a hostess gift, now's a great time, kind of in the beginning, to give her a little something. And you can post a picture of what you're sending her way, and then kind of get her interactive. So you could say, "Jamie, share with us, what are you excited about getting for free for hosting your party? What's on your wish list?" So you're sort of, bringing your hostess in. And then a few minutes later, you do a little booking game. So do you do a booking game at your home parties? Hopefully after the telecall last night, you do. And then so kind of think of a way to make it virtual. So this is what I do for mine on my Facebook parties. I say, "So in addition to the prizes that I will be giving away for my scavenger hunt winner, were you all hunting all day? And raffle ticket winner, I have 3 special gifts for the first 3 people who book parties tonight. And as soon as all 3 of them have been claimed, I will reveal the contents. And as a bonus, Jamie will be getting a booking credit to spend at each of the parties that are booked tonight." If you want to set up your next Athena's party, we can do a live party or a Facebook party, just like this one tonight. The first 3 people who book will get this bonus gift at their party. Just comment below or post a comment that you want a free gift for booking, and we'll chat to set up a date after the party is over. And you can post that with like a picture of a present or something cute, a little gift bag. And then a few minutes later, I like to post the video We Are Athena's from the Athena's YouTube channel. And, I just say, first things first, check out this awesome video about our incredible company put out by Athena's that sums up what we're all about. And when you're done, post a comment here with your favorite part or what stands out to you. And then so you can post a link to that video. They can watch it, give them a few minutes to watch it. And it's kind of fun to see what people pull out of it and what their favorite parts are. And then, so about 4 minutes after that, it's window shopping time. So you can post something like, all right, ready to see some products? Remember, participation gets tickets. And I post that along with a picture of like a retro looking like black and white woman with like a surprised face with her hands up around her face, like, oh my gosh, which I love. And then, so about a minute after that, it's shopping time. And there's so many different ways that you can do this. So if you're really technologically savvy, which is not me, you can create videos, like little mini demo clips, sharing a few products and, incorporating the specials for the month. And videos really help to show your individual personality, but I would not make like one big long video of your demo. I would make, one short video to demo one product, one short video to demo another product, so that they're not, watching a 15-minute long video. Or you can do what I do, and I just post items along with the pictures right on the event page. And I average about 10 items per party, which doesn't really sound like a whole lot, but it takes up a lot of time with all of the interaction. So something to keep in mind is that a Facebook party is really more of a preview party. They still have the catalog or the website to look through, just like a home show. But you're kind of picking your top 10 or your best sellers or whatever. And make the products that you're showing fun and engaging, and try and sprinkle from a few different of the categories, and ask a question to get your guests commenting. I did a new catalog launch party on Facebook the week after the new holiday line came out, and I just highlighted 10 of the newest products and made recommendations for what goes well together. So an example of one of my posts, I posted the new peppermint sugar scrub and wrote, who loves the scent of peppermint? I know I do. I adore our Zing Tingly Shower Gel, and now there's even more peppermint to love. And then, I talked about it a little bit more. But you can kind of mention other products along with some of the products that you demo. And for each product post, you want to time those about 2 minutes or so apart. Excuse me. And then after your window shopping or shopping experience steps, you want to share the incentives. So share your monthly specials, the hostess specials, the bang for your buck, the head-to-toe deal. Again, posting every couple of minutes. And then when you're all done with that, you want to remind your guests why they want to book their own parties. And you can kind of go over what an average hostess earns at her party as well. And then you want to share the business opportunity. So it's a lot like a live party. You want to talk about how Athena's has changed your life, a little bit of what you've, accomplished with Athena's. And even if you're brand new, you have a story to tell, because you can talk about why you joined and what your hopes and dreams and visions are with your Athena's business. So at the end of my story, I will either, depending on how much time I have, I'll post, if you think Athena's could touch your life, I invite you to give it a try. Or if I have a little bit more time, I'll post, over the next few minutes, this is your chance to ask me anything you'd like to know about my business. No question is off limits. So that's kind of fun, and it gets them interactive and gets them asking questions just like you would at a party. And then I'll post a picture of the starter kit, like the promo flyer that changes every month. And I've been posting a picture of the $79 starter kit as well, which is a great deal. And then something else that I just thought was such a great idea that has been so helpful for me is posting a virtual guest care card. So what you do is you go to surveymonkey.com, which is a free site. It's free for up to 10 questions. You create just like a little customer care card, like with their name, email, how interested they are in hosting, how interested they are in hosting a Facebook party, become a consultant, joining your mailing list, any additional comments or suggestions. So you're posting that link to that survey in your Facebook event towards the end of your event. And then people are clicking on it, filling out their survey, and then coming back to tell you that they filled it out. So that's been really helpful for me, and it helps me to know the info of everyone who is on the event so that I can follow up with them, because the fortune is in the follow-up. And then having some sort of sale or promo. So this part is totally up to you. I've been offering some sort of sale or promotion at every Facebook party that I've done. I figure I didn't spend any money on gas or iced coffee or whatever on the way to the party. I didn't have to hand out any samples. I didn't have to put real pants on, so I can give away some stuff, right? Right. So when I host my own Facebook parties, I'm the host, okay? I give away more, or I offer a discount off their entire order because I, as an indie goddess, I'm not paying for any hostess credits. For my parties that are actually being hosted by someone, I've offered things like free shipping, a discount off a particular item, or a sale package, a free lip balm with a purchase over $75. It doesn't have to be huge, but people love a good deal, and I really feel like it incentivizes them to place an order, and it thanks them for being present at an event. And then my last post will say, last thing I will leave you ladies with tonight, you can order, by sending me a personal message, and you just remind them how they order, remind them of the specials, remind them of the closing date, you thank your hostess, and then boom, you're done. So, and then you do your drawings for your giveaways. And the big thing with this is make sure your giveaways are something that you don't actually have to mail. It's so sneaky, but you make it so that they have to place an order in order to use their prize, like free shipping or a bonus 15% off any one item or a free gift with your order or whatever. Because that way you don't have to give away items, to people who are only there for the free stuff and they're not actually placing orders. And then if they don't place an order, you're not out anything. So all about that. So once your entire script from top to bottom is complete, you have the core for your party and you just update it with every catalog change, every monthly special. It's easy peasy. It's just the script itself that's going to take you the longest to create. But once it's done, it's done. Okay? So, and it's going to help you be so organized, because organized is going to help make your experience, as well as your hostess and your guest experience, better as well. So your second assignment is to write your script. Choose your graphics and pictures to be used with each post. Choose or create the videos that you want to post, with each item. Figure all that out. So then the sort of third step, so after you do your script, you can offer your parties. So then you're going to have to be setting up those events on Facebook. So obviously you need to be friends, Facebook friends with your hostess so that you can co-host the event. And setting it up is really easy. If you include your description in your Facebook party script, it's just copy and pasting. So very, very easy. And I think that what I put in my event is in the back office, but I will double check, and if it's not, then I will have Sharon post it up there. It basically just explains what a live Facebook event is. It's a very special party being held live on Facebook right here on the event page. I'll be hosting, and we'll spend about an hour together having a blast. You won't want to miss it. Invite your friends, PJs, yada yada. So that whole thing. And then in the where section of the box, you just write, comfort of your couch, or wherever you get reception, or no, you don't even need reception. Wherever you can bring your laptop, because it's right on the Facebook page. So something that's very important is that the party event has to be set to private. Do it by invite only. If it's set to friends of friends, your friends are going to, have more spam than their local supermarket. So, set it to private by invite only, and don't spam your friends and your customers. And you want to allow guests to invite their friends. You want to invite your hostess to the event. Make her the host on the event, and then she can start inviting her friends. And then that's it. You add a pretty banner, a photo at the top, and then you just follow your script. And you do amazing hostess coaching. It's so easy. So then, hostess coaching. So that is so important. You can't slack off on your hostess coaching just because you're not going to be right up in front of them at their house. So, there are certainly some hostesses that are hard to get a hold of or are not playing their part in your relationship. But you want to let them know from the beginning that the two of you have to connect in order to have a successful party. You're letting her know, what she needs to do to make your both of your experiences the best. And she's your partner, and your Facebook party, for this event, you have to be Facebook friends with your hostess. Like I said before, you can't invite her to the event without being Facebook friends. And, really get her psyched up. Tell her what she can expect to get in hostess rewards. Encourage her to get those outside orders. Build that relationship with her that you need to have a successful party. And then step 5 is the live party itself. So most of the work is already done. Woohoo! By the time you get to this point. So now you just have fun. You engage your guests. You like their comments, and you invite them to ask questions. Like I've said before, they're very fast-paced, and they're a lot of fun. And then, by posting leading up to the event, you're going to be reminding the guests as they see your post in their news feed to RSVP and to get back on the computer at 9 o'clock or whatever. And I've found the easiest thing for me is on my actual script, I'll actually write the time, 9:16 hostess coaching post or whatever, because that kind of helps me, to stay on track. And then step 6 is follow up. So the fortune is in the follow-up for so many things that we do. So you could end your party and have a lot of great leads that could literally potentially be nationwide. New parties, new recruit leads, follow up with them after they receive their product to make sure everything's perfect, and send them the thank you notes as well. So, and then who knows, they may just love the products and want to host a party or join your team if they haven't already. So now, I know that was like a flurry of information, but like I said, everything is available in the back office, and this call will be recorded. So, hopefully now you have all the info and tools to have a successful Facebook party and to teach your team to as well if they couldn't make it tonight. Another great thing about this method is that if you have new team members that are, far away, you can set her up with a Facebook launch party with your script, and then you're going to help kick her off to a great start as well. So there are some great resources for you in the back office. There's a party checklist to stay organized, tweak it, see what works best for you. There's a document for a skeleton of a Facebook party script. There's images, graphics for you to use, and you really, you called in tonight, you took the time, so schedule yourself some time to allow yourself to work through these steps and create your Facebook party plan from A to Z, because literally the rewards are endless, and it's so fantastic. I'm blown away by the success. So if you're a little scared, that's okay. I encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone, because just outside that comfort zone, that's where the magic happens, and that's where you'll find the most success. So Facebook parties are new. I'm so excited. They're hot, and they are definitely what you want to be doing. So, Jamie Bluen, are you still on the line? Do we have any questions?
I do have quite a few questions. They're generally the same. But first, Jess, thank you so much. I'm so excited for new stuff, and I'm sure everybody else is too. And also, of course, this doesn't take place of your live parties at all, but what an awesome way, like you said, to take place of those winter cancellations. Like, now we don't have to worry about those. That's just amazing. So a few questions that I did have. We did have someone write me that said that she actually took this course as well with Steve. And her question was, what Athena's elements have you added to make this event more personalized to us? So, what little touches have you done to make it specific to the Athena's party?
Well, I take advantage of the resources that are really already available. So, that YouTube video from Athena's, really talking about your products, doing your research, and, getting excited about the product portion. I post the cover of the latest Buzz. Oh, who's on that cover? No, just kidding. On the page so people can check it out and they're excited about that. So yeah, I think, just like with any kind of home party, you're putting your own Athena's spin on it. And there are so many great resources that are already available.
Excellent. The other question that I had come in was, are you, and this is actually the most popular question that's come in so far, are you willing to set up a Facebook party that people can shadow? And I know that you already have, but are you willing to open up another one for others on this call who have not seen it that can watch what you do?
Yes. I had a great one last week that there were a lot of people on, and I felt like everything was sort of going really, really well. The only problem is that since it is a past event, I have to keep changing the time. So if you want to be added to that, I mean, and we could either do a live one. You just never know, until the night of how many people are going to be there and everything. But I could do a live one, or I can invite people to check out that event. So I would say either way, if people want to send me a message on Facebook, then that's probably the easiest way to do that. And I can add you to either a live event or to that past event so you can see, the timing and everyone's comments and the interaction. So yes, absolutely is the answer. Just let me know.
Great. Just let her know. Jessica Carter.
Just let me know.
Find her on Facebook.
Yeah,
the other question, which is a good question, is kind of in my mind as well. How do you keep track of all the virtual tickets?
Tickets are a cluster. Okay. So I have actually been at the end of the party, I started with the grand plan, I'm going to announce the winners at the end of the party, but that doesn't happen because I'm so busy, interacting with customers. So I've been saying I'll announce the winners first thing tomorrow morning, on the event page. And then that way, once everything's sort of quieted down on the event, I can go back in and tally those up. So that's what I do.
Great, thank you. And you did touch upon this a little bit, but if you could kind of just reiterate in short version, can you host your own Facebook party? You as the hostess.
Yes, I've hosted several myself. I mean, it would be just like as a freedom goddess, you would enter yourself in as a hostess. And then, for an independent, you are just not giving away any hostess credits, which is a beautiful thing.
And I think that is it for questions so far. I think you really just outlined it so very well and explained it so very well. And I'm so excited to see how this works for others. So thank you very, very much, Jessica.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Jess, you rock.
Yay, thanks.
That was amazing. I see that goddesses are already posting, on their Facebook pages that they're offering these parties. I was really happy to see Robin Vaughn, who's our goddess from Massachusetts, who just moved to California, on this call. She was saying that this is going to help her a lot because her customer base is located back home in Massachusetts, and this is going to enable her to still stay totally connected to them. So Jess, thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to Athenize this process for us and make it all possible. I believe that, while I don't want to count out your live parties, I believe that this is a revolutionary moment in Athena's history, and you're all part of it, So, Jess, thanks for bringing us into a whole new world.
Yay. Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited. And like I said, if anyone has questions, just shoot me a message. And, I may not be able to get back to you right away, but I do promise that I will get back to you. So just contact me.
Thanks for making yourself available, Jess. I really appreciate it. I know you're a busy woman with your kids, your business, your team. You're selling your house too, right?
Oh, details.
Gosh, you're a very busy woman.
If anyone wants to buy a house, if anyone likes to buy a house in Bucksport, Maine, please let me know. Also for sale.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being part of this historical call. I hope that you will meet on the Warriors page and discuss your aha moments with this the great call by Jess Carter. And maybe we can keep the questions there, Jess, so that way it's easier for you to answer them,
Yeah, if they're on that page already. Yep.
Yeah, keep them in one place. And what did you think, Jess, about the incredible free samples that I threw out there? Not free samples, sales samples today. so that I could complement the content of your call last night. Your Warriors call last night was so inspiring, and I really wanted to do something to make sure that all the goddesses and Adonai on the Warriors page would be able to confidently and economically capitalize on your wonderful booking idea of giving out samples to people that you meet.
Mhm. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I think it's going to be huge, and it's such because the products speak for themselves.
Yeah, they sure do.
Yeah,
they sure do. So there's big savings there. I'm not going to be posting that anywhere else. There's no email that's going on about the sale. So the SKU numbers, everything that you need to know about that sample sale is right on the Warriors Facebook page, and it only lasts for 7 days. So gobble up those samples and give them away and build your business.
Woohoo! Let's go, people. Let's go.
Thank you for last night, and thank you for tonight, Jess. I mean, you're very kind, you're very giving, and, you really carry the goddess spirit, that you're not holding back. You don't want to keep all this information for yourself. You want to share it with everyone and make sure that everyone's successful, and I really admire that about you. And I just love you and adore you, Miss Jess Carter.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope that it's very successful for everybody.
Yay! Thanks for being on the call, Jess, Jamie, everybody.
All right.
For being here. Good night.
Good night,
everyone.